So Justin Bieber's having problems.
What happened?
Whenever he uses his phone,
Right.
when he goes to text, he hits the dictate button, and he says that Apple put it in a stupid place.
Okay. I agree. I actually agree with him.
Do you?
Yes. It shouldn't be where it is.
He said that he would actually put Apple employees in a chokehold.
Okay.
He
Well,
could figure out.
a bit dramatic there, Justin.
He said he was just a joke.
He was kidding?
Yes.
Oh, because I
don't think
actually
so.
agree with him.
No. It's
Especially
not
when
that bad. It's not that big of a deal.
First of all, of course it's not that big of a deal. But
I never hit it on accident.
if you want to I hit it on accident all the time.
That's because you have big fat fingers.
I do.
I didn't mean fat.
It's fine. This is where this podcast is going today, I guess. But I also hit the record button. You know, the microphone to record a message.
Yes.
I don't know, 64 times every time I try to text. And can we please keep going on about complaints about Apple? Every time I go to type the word great in a text message,
Yes.
which my life is great, so I say it all the time, it changes it to Greta.
Greta?
Yeah. So if I'm trying to do a fast text like that's great, it'll say that's Greta. And then I have a who's Greta? I don't know. Every single time.
You know, that's a great prank to put on somebody.
Oh, yeah. Maybe someone did that to me.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that. They went into my keyboards and turned great into Greta every single time.
That's because they know that how many times you say great.
It probably was
That's
Bieber.
great. Well, speaking of Justin Bieber, he was on a game show in India.
Was he now?
Yes. And the question was, what is the most popular garment in India? And he thought, and he thought, and he thought. Then the buzzer went, bzzz, and then he said, is it too late for me to say sorry?
Yeah, I know that. Okay. Is that the only Bieber song you know?
Yeah, I know another one it's called Stay. I like that song.
Oh, yeah, there's a good one. Who knew you were such a Bieber fan?
You know what? I went to a meet and greet with Justin Bieber.
And?
Well, it was kind of an awkward thing because Ian didn't really want to go.
And obviously you wanted to, so you dragged him?
Well, I said, how many times in your life are you going to meet Justin Bieber? And he was 12.
Well, but if the answer is 0, it's okay.
Well, so I went and it was me and Ian and like all these girls.
Sure.
And all these women that have shirts on like I Heart Justin Bieber.
Right.
I'm like, that's kind of a weird thing.
Was he a child at the time?
Well, he was 12.
Yeah, that's a child.
And
no, not Ian, Bieber.
Oh, Bieber was probably 18. He's a little tiny thing.
Okay, well, most people in Hollywood are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Tom Cruise is like 4'2". That's not a fact. I just made that up.
But then Justin Bieber came out. He sang a few songs, and then he vomited on stage.
Ooh.
And then somebody came out and said, "Oh, he drank a glass of milk before coming on stage."
Milk.
Okay, and then miraculously he came back out and started singing again.
Give him a shot to his chest.
And then he threw up again.
Oh God.
And then
what a concert.
And then and then I looked at Ian and I said, "It's drugs."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly. I mean, that was his bad boy. Isn't he a dad now? And he's married, a husband. He is definitely a dad and a father because he's complaining about his phone.
Yes,
that's what you do.
That is
when
true.
You're a dad.
That's true. You can't complain about anything else.
No.
That damn button's in the wrong spot.
It means he's clean and sober and on a great path.
And on that happy note, welcome. I'm Kim Komando, America's beloved digital goddess, here with you. Now, this is the current podcast. It's the accompaniment to my current newsletter. See how those two go together. And if you're not already getting the current newsletter, let me tell you, you can go right now to winfromkim.com and you will be subscribed to the newsletter for free, which has a 5-star rating on both Trustpilot and Google reviews, by the way. And you can win some Christmas cash. I'm talking about $100 gift cards, $200 gift cards, $500 gift cards, $1,000 gift cards.
I mean, that's a reason to join.
Yes.
If anything, just join, try to win the Christmas cash, and then cancel afterwards. Oh, no, we don't want to say that?
No, that hurts my heart.
Oh, I'm just saying.
You're just mad because I said you had fat fingers.
Probably. It's probably underlined. Yes.
And then, of course, Andrew Bavinsky, my co-host here, and also co-host on the morning show on KEZ 99.9 FM.
Hi, Kim.
So what do you have coming up for us?
We have the battle of the AI chatbots. We talked about it on the big radio show on the weekend.
Yes.
I took your advice, and I have to report back on what I think of Gemini versus ChatGPT.
I love Gemini.
We'll talk about it.
Ooh, what else you got?
Then we have a story of a video game company in Japan that is going back to the olden days because of AI when it comes to hiring.
And then, of course, here on YouTube, we have to tell people to...
Well, yeah, subscribe. I mean, that's a no-brainer. If you're watching us on YouTube right now and you haven't subscribed, what is your problem? When you subscribe, no Christmas cash, but when you subscribe, you get a little notification every single time we post a new video, every time we go live, so you don't have to worry. There's a podcast that I listen to. It's called The Yak.
Yeah.
And I got my YouTube Wrapped. Are you familiar with the YouTube Wrap?
No, I haven't
They
done
tell you, your year in review, everything you did, everything you listened to. I listened to 17,900.
Spotify Wrapped.
Well, I have YouTube. I don't use Spotify.
Okay, all right.
And I listened to 17,998 minutes of a podcast in 2025.
And it was all us, right?
Yeah. But I never subscribed to the Yak. So I'd have to go and search and see if they have a new episode and see if they're live. Just subscribe. You don't have to do that. It also helps the algorithm. And we love helping the algorithm because then people think we're more important. We get more subscribers and we keep doing this. And we keep giving you a podcast every single week.
And here are some things that you need to know about. Now, as companies are embracing AI, they're not using the word pivot anymore.
Okay.
Because it used to be like, we are now pivoting towards artificial intelligence. Is
that a buzzword when it comes to like company value and stock market and stuff like that?
Yes, paradigms and goals and all that other crap. Okay. So now instead of pivoting, they are refounding.
What now?
Refounding.
I heard you. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yes. So when they are like the likes of Airbnb and OpenTable and HomeAway and all these other companies, that as they are realigning their staff,
firing people,
is that they are refounding the company.
Okay.
And so here's an actual quote. I actually had to write it down. That instead of a layoff, one company called it a spiritually synergized strategic realignment.
Can I give them the middle finger? I mean, this is YouTube, so I know it's allowed and there's no FCC. Go jump. That's ridiculous.
I gotta say it again. Spiritually synergized strategic realignment.
Oh my gosh. And nobody believes it. Every single person that reads that press release goes, oh, they're laying people off. Oh, they're trying to make it sound nice.
Right before Christmas.
Right, exactly. That's not very spiritual.
I'm feeling the love.
Are you?
I am.
Are you full of the spirit?
I am.
Everybody watch out for your job. She's full of the spirit.
We're having a spiritual realignment.
You're fired.
That's it. Meanwhile, I use Instacart all the time.
Oh.
I love delivery services. I do. I mean, I use Postmates.
Now, you're
Uber
also
Eats.
a frugal person.
I
and
know.
how did these two things align where at the end of the year, if you went back and looked at all your delivery charges,
It's ridiculous.
it's got to be in the thousands.
I think probably 10,000.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, think about it.
But how do you stomach that being such a cheap person?
I am cheap.
Tightwad?
Because I think I justify it because I don't have to go to the store and it's my time.
Okay.
I think that's how I say it's okay. And then I always tip. I always tip really well.
Well, yeah.
Because I figure that, and I think it does help with the algorithms because like when I want something from the grocery store and it'll say like, oh, we can't deliver it for another hour and a half or something like that. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, we found somebody to go ahead and do that. And I normally get the order like within 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, you have a rating, you have a performance. They know who they're delivering to. Makes sense.
So Instacart, I was really upset about this, is that they're now using AI and algorithms. And they are now rounding up different prices. And Consumer Reports did a whole study. And so like instead of something being like $2.12, it's like $2.25.
Okay, what's the purpose of rounding up?
Because then they make more money on the service fee.
Okay, I understand that part. But what is their reasoning and why is AI connected to that?
They're saying that Instacart is using AI to test different prices on different users. So if they know that you are using a lot, that you're probably going to pay more, you're not going to be scrutinizing. And I didn't really like that. That seems kind of shady to me.
And would it deter you, though? Hear that silence? That silence means no, it wouldn't. So they win.
Up to $2.58 more per item.
That's huge. I mean, that's a big gap.
That's a lot.
Now, if something's, $200, then $2 doesn't seem like a lot, but not a lot of things you get on Instacart are $200 or $200.
No, it's like $10, $8, $7 or
So
something
if you had
like that.
okay, let me ask you this. Let's say you just have a constant order, tuna, bag of chips, and a tea, whatever. Okay.
I would never eat a bag of chips.
Oh my God. This is hypothetical.
Okay. All right.
Let's decide your doctor told you if you eat one bag of chips a day, you're going to live till you be $1 billion. Okay. So an apple. Tuna, an apple, and a tea.
What kind of tea?
Oh my, hibiscus. What does it matter? And every single day you log in and you're getting your lunch order and it's $14.84.
Yes.
$14.84.
Right.
And then Thursday you log in and it's $16.85. Are you taking it back? B, does it mean you're going to cancel the order?
Oh, I'd probably still get the order.
Right. So then it works. Then they can do this. Because I'm the same way. If it's something that I'm loyal and I use all the time, if you raise it, like we always have a soda fridge in the garage.
Okay.
But we'll only buy it if it's on sale.
Okay.
Where that wouldn't be a product if it's $5 more. We'll wait till it goes on sale and we'll just.
Soda's so bad for you.
Oh my gosh, this is not. I don't understand.
Okay.
The diversions of conversation.
Just saying.
These are all just hypotheticals. Okay.
Okay. How about when you go to tip?
Boy, first of all, diet soda is not bad for you.
It does. It has all that crap in it.
It's 0 calories.
You should just be drinking water.
The amount of diet soda you would have to drink to harm yourself is like 4 cases a day.
Not true.
Yes, true.
Not.
And soda is just water with fake sugar in it.
And all other kinds of chemicals.
Anyway.
Yes.
But there are certain things where it doesn't matter how they fluctuate the price, I'm getting. And it's more than essentials too. It's little luxuries.
Now, when you go to tip on an iPad, you get 3 choices. There's always 3 choices. Mm-hmm. Survey says most people pick the middle.
Custom.
choice.
I'm a custom guy.
Are you?
Yeah. Custom $1.
Custom $1?
Yes. I mean, you're talking at an iPad. This is like at a restaurant
or
a place. It's not where you're
getting
sitting
your nails done.
Right. It's not where you're sitting down at a restaurant. You're getting full service.
Right.
It's everybody's trying to tip right now. Starbucks is ridiculous. And right now the kids are going through Starbucks because it's Christmas time. So, they want to get all the Christmas flavors, pumpkin, everything. Custom $1. So I don't look like a complete cheapo by not tipping at all and hitting the no button, but it's only $1.
See, I went to go get my nails done. I get my nails done every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And they changed the iPad on the way out. So it used to be 15, 20, 25%. Now it's 20%, 35%, or 50%.
50%?
Yes. I'm like, I don't think so.
So what do? You just hit the lowest one?
Yes, 20%.
All right.
Or I could do custom. Some people only give like 10%, which is kind of nutso.
It's not nutso.
Well, it depends. But it's a service.
I understand that, but when you look at it and they're doing that, they're trying to psychologically trick you by putting the 50 on there. Right,
yes,
exactly.
All right. Meanwhile, for 3 years, a bug in NASA's communication systems would have let hackers hijack billion-dollar space missions.
Oh, that's not a problem, right?
Just for 3 years. Little oopsie. The Mars rovers we're talking about, all the satellites. Nobody noticed it. The flaw survived multiple human reviews. Okay.
But no one attempted to get through and hack it.
They're not saying that. They're saying that they put AI on it, and AI fixed the flaw in 4 days. But imagine the Mars rover being taken over because somebody clicked on a fake Amazon email.
What are you going to do if you hacked the Mars rover? Donuts?
Yes, exactly. That would be so funny. And then somebody would say, aliens.
But this is, it's funny you say that this is not the Louvre. We talked about that.
Yes.
Where the security is weak. And then, and I hate to say this, and you can go ahead and you can scold me and make fun of me. I've had the same bank password.
Okay, that's just stupid.
Since I opened my account in 2001. The same password.
Are you still having the same password today?
So then what happened yesterday is I went to the app, log on, just do your banking. And it said, your password has shown up in a security leak, a data breach. And so I changed my password for the first time in the last 20 plus years. So I probably have been hacked multiple times.
You didn't even know.
No.
See, you could be a millionaire right now.
If I only had changed my password.
Speaking of Earth, this is interesting. Columbia Sportwear CEO, that's a big company.
Yeah,
big brand.
jackets, outerwear, stuff like that.
His name is Tim Boyle. He's worth $1.6 billion.
The CEO.
Yes.
So he's not the owner of the company, just the CEO.
Well, but he's the owner too.
Okay.
$1.6 billion.
Gotcha.
Okay. He says that, well, first he came out, he said, I'm going to hand my company over to anyone who can prove to me with photographs and data that the Earth is flat.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted a picture of the planetary abyss. You've seen that, where it's like the Earth just goes and there's a waterfall and it just keeps going.
But
on
before
and on.
that, there's the ice wall. You can't forget about the ice wall.
Oh, I forgot about the ice wall.
And then there's another civilization that lives on the other side of the ice wall. And then it's the end of the Earth.
Well, then the board of directors got wind of this and they said, this is not a good idea.
I mean, obviously he's being facetious.
So what they did is they created a shell company that's worth $100,000.
Right.
And they said, so if you can give us a picture of the planetary abyss, that we will give you control of that company, not Columbia Sportswear.
That's no confidence in the Earth being round.
Okay.
The CEO was confident that the Earth is round. He put his money where his mouth is.
Nope. Nope. As if the flat earthers didn't have enough trust issues. Now look at this.
Are you trying? Are you out there exploring so you can take over Columbia?
Barry, got an idea.
Get the boat ready.
We're going on a trip, honey.
We're going to the edge of the Earth.
Meanwhile, Google's dropping 2 pairs of AI smart glasses.
Great.
Okay. One is audio only, where you can talk to Gemini and it will talk back. The other one is a full-blown in-lens, like heads-up display that you can get translations, directions, the works. There's also rumor that if they were to see you on the street, that it would say, oh, that's Andrew Babinski.
Okay.
He's the co-host with Kim Komando, who's better than he is.
I don't know why they would say that.
They're working with Samsung, Warby Parker, because they say that the glasses are going to be chic. They're not going to look nerdy.
This is to compete with the Meta glasses, obviously.
Exactly.
So I'm going to give you the time on the show right now, and as much as you need, list out all the people that you know that use Meta glasses on a daily basis. Go ahead. Nobody?
Nobody. I don't know anybody.
Why are they spending all these money on these glasses? No one uses them.
Well, they're hoping that they'll come out with a version that people will use.
But we've been there. We got the Ray-Bans. We got the Meta glasses. We had the Google Glass before that.
Remember all those Google glasses, glass holes?
Right. Nobody uses these. I mean, I'm not
Except
saying
weird stalkers, because you can, be filming people.
Nefarious reasons. Exactly. People use them for nefarious reasons. And then, the Meta glasses, they're figuring out how to make sure the light doesn't turn on so that they can record people without them even knowing that they're doing it.
So no, but these are Google glasses. So, of course, there's going to be ads in front of you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's a pop-up.
It's going to imagine if you're in the toilet and starts whispering ads to you.
Or you get in a car accident and the cop asks you what happened. Oh, there's a pop-up right in my eyes. I couldn't see anything, officer. I'm
Couldn't
sorry.
see crap.
There's a sale on Amazon right now.
So tell me about your experience with Google Gemini.
Well, we talked about it on the radio show where, there's that story that's out that, Silicon Valley is saying that not only has Gemini passed Microsoft when it comes to AI, they are gaining and predicted to pass ChatGPT.
Correct.
And I use ChatGPT all the time for everything, for household things, for work things, personal things.
Which model are you using, 5.1 or 5?
5 instant.
Okay.
Because, speed is important, especially when you're doing a search for something. Basically, I'm using it like a search engine and a creation device. But I listened to you and I heard you and I said, you know what? If Kim says that it's better and it works better, I'm going to go over and use it. And it's crap.
What do you mean it's crap?
It's, first of all, so slow. So slow.
Okay, it is slower.
Thank you.
Okay, but it does have a fast mode. Maybe you didn't put it on fast mode.
I probably didn't.
Okay.
And when it comes to image creation, I could hand draw No, let me even go to a more of an extreme. I could search the world, find an artist, hire that artist, have them produce the art I needed, and then ship it back to me before Gemini gets done creating a picture.
You're not doing it right, because I pop in and I say, give me a 16:9 photorealistic image, blah, 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 bingo, bango, it's done.
How am I not doing it right? I hit on that I want image creation, I put in a prompt, and I hit enter, and then I wait.
Maybe you're not using the pro version. Maybe you're using like the common man
kids
version.
Graduate high school, and then I meet my first grandchild, and then the image is ready. It is ridiculously slow.
It's not ridiculously slow. You're just not using it right.
And then it adds so much to the image creation that I never set it to add. So we do Elf on the Shelf. And I've been creating these like scenes with ChatGPT for Elf on the Shelf. Like we did Stranger Things, and I did the background of Stranger Things, then a mask for the elf to wear, and then a little prop of Egos.
I saw the funniest one.
Okay.
It was an elf on the shelf. It was the female version of the elf, and she was hanging on the toilet.
Right.
And then there was like a red candy ball in the toilet, like she went poop.
That's a classic.
Anyway, go ahead.
There's lots of them. We keep ours family friendly.
But why does the elf have his hands over privates all the time? What is that about?
That's just the natural position where the elf's hands go. You gotta make everything dirty.
No, it's not true. I mean, I did Elf on the Shelf with Ian, but I was so bad at it. I would forget to move the elf.
I am not surprised
and then
at all.
One time I couldn't find it, so I went and bought another one. It's like,
it's like his goldfish died, and you just replaced it.
I did.
I had a coworker that was, because they saw me, working on one of the sets I was making for the Elf on the Shelf. Their dog grabbed the elf and then chewed it up right in front of the kids. And
my God, you're kidding.
No, and these kids were literally heartbroken because if you touch the elf, it loses its magic and it can't get back to the North Pole. Well, it can't get back to the North Pole. It has no legs either. So they had to go buy another one.
Do you know the story about the Elf on the Shelf?
Like the start?
Yeah, do you know that? It's actually really interesting. It's 20 years old.
Oh, I thought it was much older than that.
No, 20 years old. And two twin girls. Their mom had a little elf doll. And the mom was the one who said, this is the elf, and the elf has magical powers and talks to Santa. And then it's just like this little figurine.
So now are they billionaires?
Oh, yes.
Good for them.
Yes. And the mom, what happened is that they did the book. Nobody wanted to publish a book.
Okay.
Nobody wanted anything to do with Elf on the Shelf. And so they said, we're going to publish a book by ourselves. And then we're going to make the dolls. And they were actually hand sewing the original elves that they would put in the boxes.
It's so much fun.
Okay. And then they were just kind of like a couple of years, they were just kind of moping along. And then Jennifer Gardner was spotted by TMZ, and it was put on the Today Show that she was holding this Elf on the Shelf box.
Boom.
And then, boom, just took off. And then the girl's mother called and said, oh my gosh, I've been watching the Today Show and I just saw Elf on the Shelf. And then the sales went, that was it.
And now we have what? Snoop on a stoop?
Yes.
Snoop Dogg has one. I think there's a mensch on a bench.
Yes, the
for
mensch
non-Christians.
That was funny, the mensch on the bench.
But anyway, so I had it made a little sign for the Grinch. And our Elf on the Shelf is named Sparkles. And so I wanted the sign to say how Sparkles stole Christmas, ripping off, the logo from how the Grinch stole Christmas. Mm-hmm. And Gemini pops out a picture of a human hand holding a little sign that has the graphic on there, not the same font, not the same colors, and then it duplicated the image. So like a zoomed in version of it next to a zoomed out version of it.
You're just complaining.
I am comparing the two.
Were you using Nano Banana?
Yes, that pops right up when you put in the image search using Nano Banana.
Oh.
It's not good.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay, maybe because it's Google, it knows that you're really cheating on it with ChatGPT.
Really? That's your response? It's an angry chatbot?
Mine works great. I don't know about yours. Mine is phenomenal.
I think it's, and ChatGPT, once they went to 5.1, I've had a lot of issues with it, especially the other day. And I don't think I'm the only one that's happened to this. It forgot everything. It forgot all my formats. It forgot.
ChatGPT did?
Yeah. It forgot everything.
Is that the one that you love? You're just talking about how great it was? And it's just, now that one is no bad. Oh.
It's better, though. It's still better. Even crappy one that forgets everything is better than Gemini.
No, you know what? I'm not the only one. A lot of people are talking. You know what? You're just not using it right.
How am I not?
I don't know.
You put in a prompt and hit enter.
I don't know. You know what? Sometimes
we're contagious. We're at it today.
This
is back and forth. Why can't you accept that Gemini also has its flaws?
I didn't say that it didn't.
Oh.
Okay. Gemini has its flaws.
But I'm going to keep using them both. I'm going to keep giving Gemini. Maybe I can teach Gemini like I've taught ChatGPT, and it can work faster for me. But so far, I'm not impressed.
Right before the show, I have to write a legal letter. Mm-hmm. And I put it into chat and said, write this whole thing. And it came out and it was like, blah, blah, blah. It was so bad. And then put it into Gemini. It was like, the best.
That is not a great way to describe something.
Okay, speaking of lawyers, I got a text from my lawyer today. It said, you're killing me. You're killing me, Cam. You're killing me. Because I wrote about how the way that we pay lawyers 0.2 hours so they can answer an email, 0.5 hours so that they can think about calling you, is ridiculous. It's outdated, and that we should be paying lawyers a flat fee. $2,000 for a contract, $5,000 for a divorce, $10,000 for a will, whatever it is. Why? Because of artificial intelligence.
What prompted this? What prompted the fact that you want to throw your lawyer under the bus and make sure that they earn less money and become homeless?
Because we have to analyze a lot of data.
Okay.
And when you're analyzing a lot of data, why should I be paying you $500 to $700 an hour when I know I'm giving you all the data? You're just going to feed it into AI and then spit it out. Are you going to charge me $4.06 because that's how long it took? Or am I going to have to pay the $500 an hour?
Right.
And so I'm not the only one that's been thinking like this. I saw this in the Wall Street Journal, and that's what kind of sparked me to write about this. And I mentioned the Wall Street Journal in my article, that when you start looking at the way that we pay for things on an hourly basis, we kind of are giving people leeway to take extra time. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying, it's going to cost this much. Go ahead. Take your time. Not a problem. We don't get like a fixed cost for anything. And so law firms are now realizing this. I had, when I had dinner with Ian on Sunday night in Los Angeles, I actually said to him, I'm glad that you dropped out of law school. And he looked at me like, what? I said, no, I'm really glad that you dropped out of law school because I don't think that is a career that is going to be sustainable in the long term, the way and to create the amount of money as it is right now. Because if you have 100 people in a law firm, you have 20 junior lawyers, and they're the ones that are doing the grunt work. And so that this way they come up the ranks. Okay. Well, AI is now doing the grunt work. And so they're also finding that these law firms with these 80 lawyers now take away the junior lawyers, that they may not need all those lawyers because they're starting to depend upon AI. And yes, I do know that AI hallucinates.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I do know that when a lawyer makes a brief or whatever, they're putting their license with that, attached to that. And they do need to have a semblance of knowledge of the law and whatever it is to discern what is right and what is hallucinating. But I just think we need to have a wholesale reevaluate how we're doing all this, especially now with AI coming in.
Well, and that the way AI grows, we're probably a year to 15 months away from someone building a perfect AI lawyer chatbot that only focuses on the law and makes sure there's less hallucinations or none that lawyers can use.
Exactly. And so, but then you start thinking about, well, who else do you pay by the hour?
Right. Who's a successful?
Okay. Consultants. Right? You pay them by the hour.
Right.
Or the job. Designers, writers, freelancers.
But isn't that mostly gig work now, the last ones, freelancers and writers?
They're still getting paid by the hour.
Okay.
Sometimes. I don't pay by the hour.
You just do for the job?
Yes. And sometimes with writers, we pay by the word.
Okay.
And then I tell them, you can't be like,
I really, 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 really like Gemini. I mean, really. Have I told you I like Gemini? Because I really do.
So, but boy, you should see the the comments from the lawyers in the crowd. Wow, Kim Komando.
But that would, okay, first of all, if this did come to fruition, they would want to make the same amount of money. So they just take on more work, which would just eliminate the amount of lawyers we have, because the bigger firms, the bigger company would take on all the work.
Right.
So I don't know if we'll ever get to that. I mean, I also said that about real estate, and the real estate compensation is
totally
changing.
Changed.
Yeah.
It did.
So maybe we are there.
So yeah, so that's so if you don't want to pay your lawyer by the hour, you should ask him.
If you could just get a flat fee?
Yeah, just give me a flat fee. Just tell me how much it is.
Have you taken that approach, and what kind of response did you get?
He told me to go find a new lawyer.
That's what I thought.
And I'm like, all right.
The last story that we are going to tackle here is kind of interesting. There's a video game company. They're trying to be anonymous because they don't want their potential employees to find out what they're doing. They're going back to the olden days when it comes to graphic design. Obviously, video game company, they're going to need images for video games.
Right.
And they're very artistic, the video games. This is a small company, not a big one, in the games that they put out. And they're looking for graphic designers to start on a big project. And when they brought everybody in for an interview, yes, they brought them in, didn't talk to them on Zoom. In person, during the interview, they gave them a pen and paper and told them to draw something.
Love that.
Because they are finding that all the people that applied had these huge portfolios, and it was all AI generated images. And they want to hire someone that's really an artist to be able to work on this.
Well, I think, it's not that they're going to not use AI.
No.
But now but they will know if the ratio between a hand and an arm or whatever may be correct.
Correct. But they're also struggling whether to stay their path, where they have animators come in and do human drawings, or shift, or what's the word you used?
Refounding.
Or refound and go out there and find the best AI operators and have everything AI.
Just do AI operators. Just have it done.
I don't know, but there is something to. There was another article that I actually read yesterday about the fact that AI generated art isn't art, it's just crap. And that if that's where we're going to, because even in the world of video games, you look at Gears of War, Gods of War, Gears of War, that video game series is acclaimed because of its visuals. I mean, it's nothing new when it comes to gameplay, but visually it's beautiful. And that's true artists behind that are pushing it.
Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto, I mean.
But that's based on gameplay, right?
Yes.
Grand Theft Auto it's risque, it's violent, and it has an open world system, which is gameplay. That's what attracts people to that. So if that's all AI, no one's going to care. But there is this when it comes to art, where you don't want to walk into a museum in 15 years and look at this image and go, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, that's so breathtaking, I connect to it. Oh yeah, it was just spit out by Gemini. Do you want that world?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't want that world, but I'm just thinking realistically what's going to happen. I mean, that it's tough to be. There are so many different people that I'm talking to right now that they really need to reevaluate what they're doing. One is a young woman who's a model. She's beautiful, stunning. I mean, it's like I sit next to her and I feel like a dog.
Okay. That's bad.
No, I mean, no. Well, I'm exaggerating, but she's lovely and she's sweet and I think she's a size 0 and she's 5'10". Well, she is a size 0 because I asked her, I said, what size are you? She said a 0. And she said sometimes.
Well, she's a model. She better be.
Yeah, she has to be a little tiny thing. But I said, so what are you going to do? Because AI is going to replace you. And she's like, I don't know. I mean.
But she agreed with you that
No,
AI...
she didn't agree.
Okay.
She goes, I don't know. She said, this is the only thing I've ever thought of doing. And I'm like, you really need to have a second career, a backup.
But AI will replace online advertisements and stuff but runway models will still be human beings, right?
For how long?
Yeah. Did you see the story? Elon Musk said we'll have universal income by 2045.
Yes, we won't have to work.
Yeah, we won't have to work because robots are going to replace it.
Yes.
How real to that date do you think it is?
Oh.
20 years from now.
As fast as it's going right now, I think there may be a segment of the population that will have that.
Okay.
You know, think about it. We all laughed at that movie, Wall-E.
Yeah.
With the little fat kid going around
Right.
and, but also, they were in those chairs just
Right,
like.
because they didn't do anything.
Yeah, being all fed food. And it was like, how could that ever happen? I'm not saying that's going to happen.
No.
I would hope not.
But are we 20 years away from 50% of our jobs being replaced by robots?
Look at what happens in the last 3 years since ChatGPT was announced.
Right.
Look at how everything has changed. Look at how people who are immersed in it. Now, I have friends that are not immersed in tech, and they don't see this.
Right.
And I think, and so maybe there's a segment of the population that there will be a universal income because their job has been totally replaced, and they don't have a skill set for anything else. I don't know.
I don't know either, but 2045, I mean, why am I going to send my kids to college if there's going to be no job to learn to use that skill
Ian
for?
and I talked about that. I asked him that question at dinner, that exact question. Do you think your kids are going to need to go to college? Do you really think?
I don't know.
And he said, he goes, I don't think so.
But someone's going to have to build the robots, right? Someone's going to have to program the robots. Unless they're going to have robots programming and building robots, then what's the use of humanity at all?
That's the problem. But there'll always be a digital goddess.
Nope, we're replacing you with a toaster oven.
What'd you say? Just unplug me.
Yes, exactly.
Just going to unplug. Whenever she gets out of line, just unplug her.
Kim's being too annoying. Let's hit Control-Alt-Delete.
Christmas cash, giving it away. $100, $200, $500, $1,000 gift cards. You want to enter to win right now. Go to winfromkim.com. winfromkim.com. And don't forget, if you already get the newsletter, there's a referral link at the bottom. And if you use the referral link and more people sign up using your link, then guess what? You get more entries. Ha ha ha. Isn't that a sneaky one? So you have more chances to win at winfromkim.com. Thanks for being here.